Tell you
Hello everybody and welcome back to Fenedge. So hopefully we'll have Malc in a second.
Yeah, I'm here.
Right, let's do the standard audio check, shall we?
We should do, yeah.
It's all going.
Audio check.
Right, I can hear on my side.
Brilliant. I don't see why mine wouldn't be working.
Yeah, yours are working.
Excellent. That's what we need. Right then. So, who have we got? We've got Alan and Pugsley.
Hello.
And we think Tam might be joining us later on. Not sure yet. Doing some jobs for Red Dog, seeing as Red Dog can't make it.
The unreliable Red Dog?
It would seem so. Now, Grainman's very quiet.
He's concentrating.
spamming Discords.
Oh, he's spamming Discords, right, there you go. I did mine just before we started, so... right, are we going to crack on, or have we got anything to talk about? Before we... Oh, Pugsley's gone. He's vanished.
No, I think that's it, mate. Apart from I'm now using a steering wheel, pedals, and the side panel, so I might actually crash less.
You've got no excuses now.
I'm still going to crash, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Absolutely.
It just wouldn't be a Grainman episode if you weren't crashing.
Right. This is more fun, actually. I can't actually remember what half the chuffing buttons do. So, right, I've got Peter and I've got Mark in my chat already, so that's good. Crikey.
Good.
So, this is going to be hilarious, this is.
I've got Peter in my chat as well.
Well, Peter's getting about.
He is. He's all over the place, Peter.
God.
Right, I've got some bales to pick up. They've been sat in this field for ages, so...
I need to remember. No, not two. There you go. Oh, it's on! Right, okay. I'm going to do some... I'm actually going to go and do... Joffinek. I'm steering with my steering wheel and my pedals. It's all going to go wrong in it. No, that's the lights. There you go. There's my beacons. Beautiful.
Oh, I've actually got my giant winky pot, USB winky pot.
Well,
unboxed.
if you watch my video,
yeah,
it is supported on FS25.
What is the winky pot?
The winky pot is supported on FS25 at the same time as the USB ignition key.
Oh, can't wait! I'm gonna have a whole giant tractor eventually.
I will get the collector's edition. I'm going to order it this week, hopefully. So
I've ordered mine.
Oh, okay, where did you order it from? Amazon.
Game.
Oh, I don't trust Game as far as I can kick them.
I'm sure that's where I got my last one from.
So I'm waiting for it to come on Amazon. If it does.
I mean, the thing is, I'm not going to be using the collector's edition. It's not even going to get unwrapped. So.
What, so you're not even going to use the USB ignition key?
No, I'll just buy one separately. And then I'll be buying it on Steam anyway, so...
I'll buy it on Steam, because I do like it on Steam, I must admit.
Yeah.
What's Malc on already? Malc's already on the old baling, are you, Mark?
I'm just... I got these bales ages ago. I mean, look at the grass. So... I just haven't picked them up.
Actually, what? Since there's only 4 of us tonight. What?
Yeah.
It's the quietest Fenedge has been for a long time.
It is.
I'm also coming. I just need to.
Oh, Anders is coming.
Where's Field 11?
It's like this is like one of the standard statements of this map, isn't it? Where is Field? Or how do I get to Field?
Where is the entrance to?
Oh, alright, as long as there's an auto drive to it, I just need that.
Borrow those.
That's almost cheating, that, Alan. Where's your sense of adventure?
One of mine hasn't. 126.
I'm going to check on my thingies as well. Oswell.
Check on your thingies. They're
Check
still
on my
there.
fields.
You need to leave them alone.
I'm not even sure if these are fermented yet. Surely there must be.
Where is my other field? I passed
some
it.
ages.
I think I passed it. Have I? Oh, I have passed it. Chuff.
Except
Who is
can't
it?
get to field 128.
Oh, it's in there. So, what does everybody think to obviously FS25 then? What's everybody's thoughts?
It looks amazing.
Is there going to be an FS25?
Did you honestly not know?
Josh,
It wouldn't surprise me with you, mate.
I have been in my own little world for the month of June, but after our unofficial announcement last week, and then the official announcement, yeah, I'm shocked.
Okay, that's a bit bumpy. Right, I'm just going to check on my field, see what it's doing. Then I'll probably tab into the case and do some
Right.
mowing.
So that's my bales picked up.
So, GM,
Yes, that's this one.
as you know, my
5 or 6. Nice.
my IT skills are second to none. However,
They're absolutely terrible.
and I used to have IT in my job description years ago. Anyway,
Fermenting. Jeez.
I haven't really looked at the minimum spec requirements for 25. Will
It needs
my
a heavier graphics card.
so I'm going to have to upgrade.
Yeah, it needs a. It needs a minimum is a 2600.
Yes, I know what I have.
A recommended
26
is.
what? I thought it. What 2600? What's that?
I'm sure it's recommended was 2600.
Do you think before the new release you could just have a little look at my laptop and see whether you think it'd run it?
Yeah, of course can.
Thank you, buddy.
There is a website in there somewhere where it'll get you system information and tell you whether it'll run that game.
Oh, will it?
I'm pretty sure there is one.
Oh, my website.
I've got a feeling it's called Will It Run It?
I see.
would-
My version of Will It Run It is
Me.
taking my laptop to GM and going, will it
Will
run
it run it?
I know the recommended graphics card is an RX 590, which is slightly higher than what I've got. I've got an RX 580, so fairly hopeful it'll be
But
alright.
is minimum a 1050 Ti?
Yeah, minimum.
Yeah, or an RX 470, yeah,
Right.
AMD.
Okay. I mean, a 1050 Ti isn't a powerful graphics card.
No, that's shit.
Yeah, not really.
No, but obviously, if you're going to play a 4X map or something like that, then it won't handle that. Probably
Well,
will it? I mean, if you,
it's short
it
on
depends
memory.
though. I suppose the thing that's going to kill it is fog in it.
Yeah.
It's the fog and the dynamic weather because all
Yeah.
that kind of is going to absolutely hammer the FPS.
Yeah, but the question
But-
is, if that's just display stuff, if you just deactivate that, will a lower spec laptop?
I don't
Yeah.
really know. I mean, then the problem you've got there is like, is there any point in
And you also
getting the
need,
game?
more RAM, maybe.
Oh, yep, I've crashed. Yeah, I've crashed. I've crashed.
Right, so Tam's just downloading the map and he'll be in as soon as he done that.
That didn't go well. Right. Chuff me. Right.
You did it deliberately just so you weren't disappointed.
There we go. That'll do. Oh, that's not worked. Oh, that's really not worked. Oh dear. Right. That's gone really badly. Good. Kind of. Bear with we go. That didn't go well, so I tried to flip it and it flipped it on. Yeah, GM has crashed already, Peter, yes. But I'm still getting used to my steering wheel. That's
your excuse.
That's my excuse. It is actually a lot better though. It is so much nicer to drive with the steering wheel.
Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy it when I do it when I have my wheel on, but it's just I haven't really got the space for it. So
nearly done it again. Same bit. It's just getting used to the oversteer. That's all.
Yeah. At least you can't hear it.
No, it is silent. I must admit, it's a nice wheel for that. Is it that one?
Unlike some YouTubers.
Mouse clicks are my enemy. I hate them. And my mouse seems to be really, really noisy. I mean, my mic just picks it up all the time. The amount of editing I have to do to get rid of mouse clicks is...
Well, what mouse have you got?
A Razer Death Adder.
That's a good mouse.
It is a good mouse, yeah.
I've got a Corsair gaming mouse and I've not had that issue, I must admit.
I've got a £9 Logitech.
Nice, mate, nice.
I've got the keyboards just like, I think it's one that I stole from work. Like absolute most basic membrane type.
I've got a Razer low profile one. It's very, very nice. Actually.
I just didn't want any mechanical switches.
No, mine's not mechanical. Well, it is, but it's a low profile mechanical.
All right.
So it's very, very. It's mostly silent. To be honest with you, I don't really use it for much.
Do we only have one spot sprayer on the map? Or on the server?
Okay, great.
Oh, you mean as a mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
The right one. Yep, that's my beacons on. Right, let's do some grass.
I have to say though, the USB beacon is extremely bright.
Well, it's a winky pot that's been turned into a USB thing. So yeah, I would have thought so, really, mate. Come on, let's get back on the road.
Oh, did I borrow a bale wrapper? I think I must have done.
I don't know.
Contractor going away. Some baling jobs. What we got for baling?
I'm just away to sinking, guys.
Okay.
They see me bailing.
Based on Ola's video and Marcel's comment to DJ, do we think there'll be ray tracing in FS25? I don't think. I don't know. Actually, it's a good question, Mark. Mr. Cotty, I will say that. I don't really know on that one, mate. I'm guessing there might be.
What does that mean to a non-IT bod?
It's just better. So it has massively improved graphics and shadows look better, and water looks better, and reflections and all that kind of stuff. If it does like ray tracing,
it does real-time calculation of like reflections,
like light and how it bounces off things and reflections and stuff. I mean, it's really nice. But if it is going to have it, then it's going to hammer most people's graphics cards.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
Field 50. Where's the hell's a field 50? Oh, that's not far away.
There's the bump stop on the wheel. Oh, I've crashed.
Oh, someone's coming in.
Tam's coming in.
Do we think the pallet physics are going to be better?
Well, it says on Giants Engine 10, the pallet physics, the physics will be improved, but
who knows?
Can we believe that?
I believe it.
Yeah, I think we've all got to. We've all got to have that, haven't we? We've all got to.
I mean,
see it before we believe it.
Did not see that there. They definitely got logs working a lot better with the Platinum release. So who knows?
True.
Who knows? I mean, logs were an absolute nightmare at one point.
Right, now I've got to work out my button binds on this panel to actually lower everything down and turn everything on.
Something tells me there's going to be a lot of learning on the job for GM tonight.
Yeah, this is true. Right. No. Oh, okay. That's done the back one. How do I move? How do I move?
You're going to be doing your very best impression of Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory.
Right, that's turned it on.
What does this button do?
Yeah, pretty much, mate. Oh, that's not good. That's the cruise control. Oh, no. That's the only thing I don't like about this. When I run my hand back down over the box, it...
Steady on.
Right, that's lowered the back. So how do I change?
You can get in trouble for doing that.
Ooh,
Rubbing your hands slowly down a box. Without consent.
That's harsh.
Steady.
Right, that's an AI worker hire. That didn't work.
Right, I'm going to have to buy a wrapper. How much is a wrapper?
A lot.
50 cent.
50 cent.
Like 25
It's
grand, I
too
think.
much.
Can you not borrow it with a contract?
It doesn't have... no, I don't want that.
I don't know if me and you got that there, Pugsley.
I think so. If you're lucky, you can. If you're lucky, you can get it for. Is it 45 cents? It's 50-cent featuring Nickelback.
Oh, yeah, of course. Good one. Why am I... Oh, let's copy this over to here.
Any ideas, anybody?
I'll just leave it there for now.
Ideas about what?
I'm trying to get this... I'm trying to actually remember what buttons I need to press to actually get this thing to turn the equipment on.
It'll be in your button map.
It's not though, because for some reason it seems to think that the even though I've reset my bindings, it comes up and says left trigger number 3. Complete rubbish.
Right, we're starting again.
Left trigger number 3. Are you playing Time Crisis?
No, I'm not.
That's 50,000 or 54,000. Yeah. There's some.
Anybody know what the change
wrappers
tool option is?
G on the keyboard.
Yeah, but it was Y.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one we stop it front to back.
Yeah, G.
So we've got 3 Baylor wrappers. Baylor wrappers,
controller.
sorry, the K brand ones. One of them does like 2 times speed, one does 3 times speed. There's no issue with using one of those, is there? It's not realistic.
I don't think so.
Okay, let's go through. Let's go times 3. So main colour, can I get it John Deere green? Yes, I can. Square bales have to be black.
I think I might have done it.
Bales.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
I know what I've done wrong.
Kind of. Oh, it is, isn't it? I don't really know why I've done what I've done, but there we go.
Got it all figured out, GM?
I'll sort it when I get to the store.
Hold on.
For some reason, I've got my indicator going, so I'll just turn that off.
That's your number pad, isn't it? 1 and 3 on your number pad, and 2's the hazards.
I don't really know, because I'm kind of...
It is.
Yeah, that's the indicators. 1 and 3. 2's hazard.
Oh god, this is going well. Yep, my driving's got worse. Definitely got worse with the steering wheel. Oh, there's bales in this field already. Oh look.
It just takes getting used to, doesn't it? I was like that when I went to a joypad.
Right, one thing I would say about this, about Fen Edge, it's great, apart from you can't really see the edge of a grass field very well. Because the grass is exactly the same on the edge of the field as it is when it's grown.
Yeah.
I must admit, I think that is a slight annoyance. To be honest with you?
Put a bit
Because
more
you can't cut it, can you?
No, you can't cut it.
No.
I see what you mean.
So if you're using a mower that merges as well, you end up with some weird sized irregular rows, don't you?
Yeah, it's just a bit strange. But
Yeah.
I think Red Doug did it on purpose, though, didn't he? 'Cause he
I have
didn't
no
want-
idea.
Yeah, because he didn't want people getting free grass.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
I know that's why he did it. But I wouldn't mind if he'd put a border on.
Yeah, if you'd have made it like a sort of always like a dry grass or something like that, maybe, or... Should I have turned there?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm going the long way to the store. Oh no, it's this is the road, isn't it? I have just picked my slowest tractor to go to the store in. I think
Good
that was a
lad.
bit of a mistake. So Peter's saying he'd be happy if he only had to buy another graphics card.
Yeah, he's got to buy a whole new computer, hasn't he? Poor Peter has.
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Same as Pugsley.
It does seem excessive to buy a whole new computer for one game.
No, it doesn't. It's
I
perfect,
did.
Yeah,
I bought
but
two, actually. I bought a laptop and a thingy.
yeah, but you don't need a GoFundMe page like I do.
No, I just need to go to work because my work's mental at the moment. Not in a good way.
Maybe would having a third computer not help you do more work though?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Oh,
Well,
Times computer.
I have a third computer because I have my gaming laptop, my gaming PC, and a work laptop.
alright.
3 times the amount of work.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at getting pretty much a second computer. When I upgrade this, when I say get a graphics card, I'm going to need a new motherboard, so I'm going to get a new processor and RAM. I only need another case, and then that's it. I've got a whole computer, so...
What are you going to do with the old one then?
Well, probably use that to record through and stream through.
You see, I think that's okay. Apart from, I just think it complicates the whole matter with getting your audio in your Discord and all that sort of stuff.
Maybe.
Oh,
Because you're gonna have to have Discord on that. You're gonna have to be on the Discord on that recording computer, aren't you? Or you're gonna have to do some fancy stuff with passing your audio over.
does that mean even more sound checks?
Yeah.
Well,
We love
with Malc, it means it won't work. It's quite simple.
That's a fair point.
Because Malc, no offense, mate, you're a lovely guy, but technically you do have some interesting issues with your technology.
Yeah, but why? It's like...
I think it's just you. I think it's the
definitely not
human,
just me.
the chair to computer interface, mate.
If it was me, I'd own up to it. But it just seems it's always OBS that's the problem.
You know what
I
you
generally.
know what you need, Malc.
What's that?
You need me in IT support for you.
Oh,
No, you really don't. This is a very, very relaxed stream this evening, isn't it?
what I need, Pugsley, is I need you in tax support. That's what I need.
Oh, have we not sorted that yet?
Well, we've talked a lot about it.
Well, right, Malc, definitely next week. Let's private message and get it sorted.
All right. And I swear, honestly, I'll buy you FS25 and the season pass.
Oh, you're a good old boy.
There you go.
That's 70 quid, isn't it?
And the new computer to run it.
I think my
Hello?
Discord just dropped out there. Did you
Hello,
say
Malc?
something?
That
It's
doesn't
nuts.
even take all that much, though.
I
You
thought
only
I'd got-
needed 2070 for recommended. That's not much.
I definitely know whether mine is that or not.
I actually don't know what yours is at the moment.
Right, I have to-
I genuinely can't remember. I've just got a GeForce RTX sticker.
Probably got 20 series.
Oh,
yeah,
didn't go well.
at least the 20 series.
Right, so I need to customise this because I meant to do it last time.
That kind of worked. I'm just trying to work out what to press to lift the mowers. I think it's button 18 on the side panel. But I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Are you possibly regretting not going through this in a bit more detail before the live stream?
No, I did for about 20 minutes when I had 20 minutes because literally I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, mate. I've had that much to do today.
There we go.
Lucky, lucky boy.
So I literally
That's the best I
had a
could do.
video to edit, pinged Malc at like 8 o'clock to say I'm
Oh.
done, this is the time, he was like, did you shit the bed? I was like, no. It's like, that video's done, the little one's been fed, watered, showered, dressed, etc. Kitchen's been cleaned, stuff's been sorted. I'm about to jump in the garden and do all the weeding in the grass, and then I'm taking my
Damn.
room apart
Best I
to
could do.
build a new desk. Bear in
Don't
mind,
think
the top of the desk itself weighed 35 kilograms.
Yeah, they are heavy, aren't they?
It's ridiculous. I was like, Christ.
Oh,
And with a
I'm not
6-year-old running around going, Daddy, can I help? No, not really. 'Cause if I drop this on you, it will squash you.
I wish I could have said you should have given me a shout and I'd have come to help you, but I have been equally all over the place today, so I'd have been no help at all.
That's all right.
Well,
Don't worry. Got it sorted.
I-
I ended up
I
taking it apart
I-
downstairs.
I had a nice relaxing day. Got caught up with all my night shift sleep and went out for a nice full English breakfast at a seaside cafe.
You can really go off some people, can't you, Jim?
Yep. Well, to be honest with you, I'm not around tomorrow because I'm doing a gaming day all day. I'm doing board gaming day, so I'm quite happy to just sit
Nice.
and have some fun and play all the games that I bought from Board Game Expo in Birmingham about a month ago.
Yeah.
That sounds lovely.
Peter
got-
wants to know if we can do a group buy on IT equipment. Sounds like we need a lot.
It should be alright. Do you know what? It's just so much better on a steering wheel and pedals. Cutting
It's
grass.
so much more nice, yeah.
It is so much. It's so much more enjoyable. It's weird. I'm quite relaxed.
Yeah.
Got my hand on my side panel. Got my left hand on the knob. Not my knob. But
Hooray!
Whoa.
As it were.
This is a family show.
it really isn't.
Me and Grainman actually have a pretty close setup now.
I'm quite happy with this. Actually, it's quite good. Third monitor will be nice. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Whether I'm going to put it to the right hand side, or whether I'm going to twist the left hand monitor, move everything left a little bit, and have
Do a poll.
a sideways monitor. But I don't really like them.
Although my desktop is on my Sable, so that's the difference.
Yeah, I've got mine on the underneath hanger, so it works really well actually. That underneath hanger, it's very very clever design.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also got the LED strips across the back, and also the magnetic. I don't know if you see. Have you seen the magnetic cable
Yeah.
tidies? They
Yeah.
are absolutely awesome.
They're lovely.
My other half come in, and the little one was like taking them off the desk, and I was like, "Just pull it." She's like, "I can't do it." I was like, "You what? Your 6-year-old can do it, and you can't." She's like, "Yeah, but they are so powerful. They must be them neodymium magnets. They have to be."
Possibly.
So, but they are good. I need to buy some more. Evening, Del the Gamer. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're all well.
All right, Dale.
What's your thoughts on FS25, buddy? Did you get much information being a partner? What's old Pugs, are you going to buy the season 1 pass so you get everything this time, or are you just going to buy the cheapskate version?
just make sure you send me the link to the right thing to buy.
Well, it depends where you want to buy it from. I personally would always buy it through Steam.
I had a strange thing the other day trying to install Steam when you guys were playing that other game. You know, when the server went down?
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes into the stream.
Yeah.
I know I'm probably jinxing it a little bit mentioning that at this point in our stream. I was having real problems installing Steam.
Right.
But yeah, I'll have a look at it.
Right, honestly, I'll buy it for you through Steam.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
So just I don't know. You can definitely do it, can't you? You can gift through Steam. So
I better get on and get your tax situation sorted then.
yeah.
You can buy. You can pre-order it through Steam. I mean, I am going to this weekend since it has been payday, so
Right.
I might as well.
Yeah. So I've just bought the collector's edition through Game. It doesn't matter when it arrives. And then as soon as you can order it on Steam, I'll order that with the Season 1 pass.
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
But it's not out yet, is it, on Steam?
You can pre-order it.
Oh, is it pre-order open now? I did have a look the other day, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't for a start, and now it is, I think.
Right. Okay. I'll get it sorted then.
I'll have to get Steam installed properly on the laptop then, because yeah, it was. It might have been my antivirus again that I need to deactivate, but it was just doing a lot of no bueno.
I'm not quite sure why people moan about this wheel on the heavy equipment pack. It's actually quite good. It's quite smooth and it doesn't make any noise. There's no belt whine on it, which is nice.
It doesn't have force feedback, I think is the main thing.
Don't really want force feedback.
No, it's a
It
spring.
doesn't work in FS. It doesn't work in FS games, and to be honest with you, I don't really. So force feedback on racing games, right? I don't really like it because it's over the top. It's completely and utterly over the top, in my opinion. The force feedback is.
You have to tweak it for the games you've got.
I know, but I don't think it's ever as good. It's not as good. I've used one where a cousin of mine, his son was a race. He used it as his like sim rig in his training area because he used to race in America. But he had, I don't know what he had. He had something pretty impressive, and that was quite good. But still, I thought, and he said, it's nowhere close, even though it's been fiddled with to make it right. It's nowhere close to what it feels like, really. But they just use it really just for learning tracks.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I'm pretty sure on when I have my wheel on for this, I think it auto centers. I think it has a bit of feet like
this auto centers. This wheel does if you leave it go with the 90 degrees. It does auto center, but I don't. But it's a bit. It is a bit jarring.
It does snap back. Whereas if you've got the auto centering feed on a Logitech, uses a force feedback to do it, and it's a lot more subtle.
Yeah. Yeah, so
you can turn this off on this though, can't you, I think, if you get the Logitech app, can't you?
I thought you said you had the heavy equipment wheel.
Yeah, I've got the heavy equipment bundle, yeah.
Yeah, no, you can't turn it off. That
doesn't work.
It's a mechanical spring inside the wheel.
Oh, it's a spring, yeah, unless the thing is.
As far as I know it certainly was on the first one.
Sorry, Peter. OBS is is it old bloke syndrome? That's probably what it is in my case. But what is it? Is it open broadcast software?
Open broadcast standard.
Yeah, that's what it means. It's just a bit of software that we use.
It literally started in proper broadcasting.
Right.
Malc, are you planning to go with AMD or Intel again?
Oh, I'll go AMD again. When I get a new processor, it'll be AMD.
What's wrong, Jimmy? Now will I ever use mowers properly? No, probably not. It's a game. There we go. It's fine. It's all good fun. Is that field 12? I may as well take contract for field 12 as well, aren't I? Really? Since that's in the same, like, right next door. Not doing the same thing? So... Is everybody doing all their own work then? Today?
I think so.
No, I do contracts.
Yeah.
The fertilising one.
Tedder and Bailey. I may as well accept that one as well. Do contracts. Hey, it's not that bad, Mark. I'm not doing that bad. Crikey. It's a bit harsh. There we are. It's not quite that bad. It's not that good, but it's not that bad.
Don't know if I'm gonna. I should make the contract. There's a lot of bits missing. I might have to pick them up myself.
Yeah, I saw your message, Delta Gaming. Don't worry, buddy.
Oh, are you going to use those mowers properly yet?
Well, what have I done wrong this time, Jimmy?
The rear mowers expand outwards, but you have to do it manually.
What do you mean expand out outwards?
Well,
Not doing
they
the front
expand
out.
out the way. And you need to put them on, but that's...
They are on. I'm just.
what about the
fix
front
the-
mower?
I'm trying to fix the front mount. I'm just getting used to the Cytec control panel. Don't worry. Shush you.
Right, the rear ones expand out the way to give you a wider cut.
What, you mean they make a wider swath?
No,
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 wider
they make
cut.
a wider cut.
How?
So,
You should probably, if you hold your right mouse button down and move your mouse left or right or something, it'll do it. But have a look in your F1 menu.
Oh, yeah. So they do. Look at that.
Mm.
I didn't know that.
oh, jeez. Every day's a
Does it do
school
it-
day
Does it do on both of them or just on one?
on both.
How do
Yeah.
you do the other one then?
That'll be a different menu.
God. That'll do. I'm not pissing about. Can't be bothered.
Oh no, you need to mess about now.
Why?
Now you have an offset cut. Oh, I can have that.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Try kids.
Get it? No, it does matter.
Having a bit of fun. It'll be
Fun.
fine.
It's not fun. We want grade A quality content.
Why are you
here.
watching my stream then?
I don't know. I'm about to move over.
Thanks. Love you too.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Is this No Man's Land you're on?
Nice Fenland.
Oh.
Quintessential best British map. Wait for it. Apart
okay.
from Wayne won't give me a copy of the Oaks to look at,
It won't.
which I'm a little bit annoyed about since I fixed his PC for him. It's like, cheers, mate.
How come? How come you can't cut all the grass on that?
You can't. Red Dog did it on purpose, so you don't
What?
get free grass.
Yeah, I think you probably are, Peter.
I think Red Dog needs to board himself.
Why?
Yeah, how unrealistic is that?
Hey, he's just a bit mean with his game. He always has been.
Hey, look what he did with the telehandler.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought that was actually. I thought that was a decent idea. To be fair. But, geez, at least I'll let you cut the grass.
Well, it is what it is. And the problem is, I must admit, it's a little bit annoying because you can't actually tell where the edge
Yeah, you see,
to get a decent cut on it. I must admit.
you need to feed this back to him.
No,
proper
he's working on
feedback.
he's working on another map,
Oh no.
so he won't make any more. major changes to this one or anything like that. We've
Well,
already found enough.
At least feed it back so that it
Isms.
doesn't do it in his next one.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. So, realism is key. Crikey. All right, Mr. Cotty. Didn't
Yes,
know Dagwin
Mark,
in
you
it.
tell him. Tell him, Mark.
Jesus. How are you then, Jimmy?
Yeah. Quite essentially fine.
Good. Are you gonna buy FS25?
I mean, if I'm forced to, maybe.
Oh, you're not liking the look of it so far then.
But they haven't really released anything that goes, wow.
Aren't you
Do
looking?
Giants Engine 10. I'm sure that'll be amazing. Not.
Well, I'm not going to get a full bale here.
You know what? Essentially, they need to do is have a PC version and a console version.
Yeah, but it means separate modding, doesn't it?
That's correct. They would have to spend money on a development team.
Which they're not going to do, though, are they? Because they're
Not
making
gonna
enough
do.
money as it is. So
Yeah.
they're not going to do that, mate.
If it's
Well-
making enough money, why fix it?
Well, they got no competition, have they?
No.
So it is like we've got no competition. We've got market lead. We've got all the biggest manufacturers in the game. We're making a small fortune. Why
Almost all the biggest.
why change what we're doing? Well, I'm not even don't even get me started with that, because I don't know if you're aware, mate, but you've been beaten in from a British brand for drills by Missouri.
Meh.
Missouri's already in now in 25.
Meh.
I just
So-
need somebody to mod it in.
Well, we're working on it. It's a work in progress.
Uh-huh.
It's a work in progress.
Did you not go to the Highland show?
No, I didn't travel all the way there, mate. It's a bit far for me.
No.
And I don't
It's
think
actually a
Pugsy went
decent
this
show,
year
isn't
either. Yeah, I'm sure. A lot of people said it's a good show usually, to be honest with you.
Well,
I
no.
would like
What are you
to
going to say,
see
sir?
that. It's got a very long waiting list.
Well, the guy that now runs it used to run Tea in the Park back in the day.
Really?
So it's went away from the agricultural side, more into a showground.
Oh,
So the pricing for getting in is not great.
oh. I
Yeah.
see. That's not the best then.
No, I think that's a downside to it. No, that's why a lot of the farming community are having a bit of
Hmm.
a chat about it.
As a manufacturer, it is impossible to get in because you have to sit on a waiting list. Because if you've exhibited there before, you are automatically offered another place next year.
Yeah.
So new people have to just wait for somebody to drop out.
Which isn't happening often. And everybody that's always has the same spot in the showground every year.
Mm-hmm.
So you know exactly where everybody is. But Scott Agnew JCB put on a lovely lunch.
Did you go?
I did go, yes. Massey Ferguson had breakfast for me. Fent gave me some strawberries and cream for lunch.
What did you
Well,
say to him to
well,
get all that treatment?
We're starting to see what the appeal is of the show.
Yeah,
Well.
food.
Yes, the free food. But the free food's for obviously because my family are customers of them all, so
Mm-hmm.
I get to use it.
Thank you very much, Zaybort. Yeah, the setup is quite clean compared to what it was. New desk and bits and bobs. It's going to get better. I need to reroute a few more cables. I've got a few more cables on order that are going to make it a bit longer. But it's quite nice that I can make this desk into a standing desk when I'm at work.
And as long as there's room to have instructions on how to use the mowers, you'll be fine.
Cheers. Well, it's a game. I'm not really too bothered.
It's a game. That's it. It's a game. It's definitely a game.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
Right, so I've made a slight cock up here, loading this trailer with bales
So
that aren't
Malc's not saying much, so he must be doing something that means he's taking all his concentration with his tongue out.
Yep, tongue's out.
Something's out.
Yeah, so I've just loaded up a load of bales that weren't actually, they were my bales, and they're not silage yet. And then I took on a silage contractor, and I need that trailer now to move them.
This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Oh dear, who's that? Probably Jimmy.
No,
Wait a minute.
Gotta give him that hawk tune. Spit on
Yeah, there you go. Mac's favourite.
That's not me. I haven't done that. She's making a fortune, that lass.
Yeah.
So if that's up and down on there.
Been sacked, hasn't
Okay.
she?
Well, I
No.
heard that, but then
Oh.
I heard a thing that actually she hasn't been. So
Oh, was that all part of her play on making money out of it?
maybe, I don't know.
Fair play to her.
Oh yeah, good on her.
You're trying to get him to sort the remorse for you.
If she could give it a hock tour and spill on them mowers.
Yeah. Just spit on that thing. Although I've seen that the robotic tractor that's now
Oh, the well, I've seen it a lot, but the problem is there's only always one bit of kit on the end of it. Oh, apart from when Pugsy has a Simtech drill on it.
The Agex Seed is a wonderful little thing.
was at the Highland Show, I did see it there.
There was one at Groundswell this week, and it had a beautiful green drill on the back.
I did see a picture, actually.
It's
Jimmy wanted to ban you for it though, because it was posted in general, and if it was on Wayne's Discord, he'd be giving you
I
a,
would had you banned out, yeah. I would have it deleted.
he'd have his ban hammer out.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Evening, Craig. How you doing, buddy? Thanks very much for joining.
No, that's your Discord, Grainman. It's all over the place.
Not really too bothered. It's a community. That's how it should be.
What? How it should be.
Well, of course, it's how it should be. There's some order to it. In general, general chat.
You need to get the Germans in there. It's not for fun.
Well, it is in my Discord.
Malc, I made you 2 PC pod pick lists. One with an AMD graphics card and another with NVIDIA.
When do you need an NVIDIA graphics card? Because he does streaming for NVEnc.
Yeah,
And
it's better, but it's not cheaper.
Fair point. But obviously, I'm
And
going
you
to try
can
and
only
get
get
Mal.
a 4080 Super. So
I think I'm going to go a 4070 Ti.
Same as me.
that's not worth it.
But you've got a I thought you had a 4070 Ti, not a Super.
I've got a 4070 Ti.
Yeah, but not a Ti Super.
No, I've got a Ti.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's,
that's not worth it.
there's
no.
absolutely no difference between the Ti Super and the Ti.
Yeah,
Like
more
the-
RAM.
Slightly. Yeah.
Do they call it the TI Super so that they don't
Yeah.
call it TI?
I don't really know. I bought the Ti because at the time the graphics card price had plummeted because the crypto market had absolutely and utterly crashed, and then AI wasn't really NVIDIA weren't really pushing the AI side so much,
But
so
they
it
are
wasn't
now.
so bad. But now they are, and it graphics cards. Well, actually, I could sell my graphics card and sell it for more than what
Yeah.
I bought it for.
Brilliant.
So, which is a bit ridiculous.
You wish you bought 2 now.
Didn't really. Well, I suppose I could have done, but then I bought a desk, which
Like
cost another setup,
I got this radio control car that was like a last run, and I bought it for about, I think it was about 270 quid, and then like I saw one on eBay for over £500. Like, I don't want to build it now, so it's still sat in a box.
How's Tam getting on, by the way? Does anybody know?
I don't.
Not sure.
Golden. Good. All right,
Golden.
buddy. Hopefully you're all right, buddy, and you're getting on all right with Red Dog's fields.
He said he wasn't putting his mic on because the kids were still up.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, makes sense.
Mm.
Just thought I'd ask. Is Jimmy still in or not?
Maybe.
So how far off
I'd be watching
is,
the kids.
how far off is Wayne now then?
I think he planned a release for the 12th.
What, of July?
Yeah,
Okay, not too bad then.
but every couple of days it changes. So because he's adding more stuff or moving something about, and
Well, the map PDA I saw, was it yesterday or the day before we posted it? That looked, yeah, really nice, I must admit.
he has done a lot of work with that PD actually. It looks fantastic now.
It looks a lot better. No offense, but the old PDA with the roads in blue were terrible.
Oh, yeah, I think we could all agree on that.
So, I mean, the map generally was a fantastic map. It had some isms like every map does, but generally it was a very playable map, wasn't it? And it looked good as well.
Yeah, I think for the
Which is-
playability factors, the biggest
Yeah, which
thing
is
any
good
map.
though, isn't it? It's probably the best British map for playability and looks,
Yes.
to be honest
And
with you.
Yeah, and what I can say is I think that will now take the bar and set it even higher.
Do you think he'll upgrade it? Do you think he'll then wait and see what FS25 looks like and then probably take it to FS25?
No, I don't think so. But then again, with Wayne, you never know. You might
Or do
decide.
you think he'll think instead do the one he was working on before?
Woodside. Yeah, I think Woodside maybe the next one.
Oh,
Right.
chat.
Forgot to do this field.
Evening, Gustav. How you doing, buddy? Thanks very much for joining us. Mark
But
Cottage
that's been
said,
said all along.
you need to stop finding stuff, Jimmy. I've booked my work off week for the release of the 13th. Oh dear.
Well, to be fair though, I think he needs to find all this stuff so that then you don't have to have a major update.
Or we don't have a sax upism. Because that didn't make Wayne very happy, did it?
Let's hope I can actually lift this.
What, the console thing?
Yeah.
Seems all right. Right, where's it got to go to?
Well, that can well go out there because it's not going to console.
No, true, but
South Kesteven. Where's South Kesteven, Ocean, Mart Vales? Does anybody
same
know?
place as what I've got to take mine.
Where's that? Where is it then?
Not a clue.
I mean, I'm going to say it's at the bottom of the map, but
Oh, more than chuffing likely, it's Red Dog.
oh, come on.
Be a way to do this. No.
So,
No.
I was on my travels
That one.
today, and I actually drove past Waterside Garden Centre and then drove past my actual farm on this map.
Nice.
And I could see the silos from the road that Red Dog has modelled into my farmyard. So
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely fair play to him.
I've actually, when we came back from cereals, we went that way. Went Stamford and then the back road, and we did the whole Fen Edge. We completely toured it in one go. It was hilarious.
Good job, well done.
It was. So it's a nice map. I do like this map a lot.
it is. It is. Yeah, he's done a good job on it.
Right. Oh,
Hey, that's
am I
not a
here?
badly stacked trailer.
No, not here, I don't think.
Even
No,
though I can't
bit
actually
further.
sell half of the bales, but you know.
Are you selling your own bales, or are you selling...
Well, no, because they're still grass, so I don't want to sell them. But I'm not taking them off the trailer, so I'm just going to unload them at the shop place, sell point.
Right, okay. Makes sense.
Make sure you don't sell them just as grass.
No.
Got that wrong.
No, I'll just
swing.
I'll just park up outside and take them in one at a time or two at a time.
Getting better. Getting better.
I think the hardest thing is using the pedals.
I'm kind of used to that in a way because one, driving, but I have done a few driving games in my time, Gran Turismo and stuff.
Yeah, but you don't generally go backwards and stuff, do you? In driving games.
Well, have you seen him play F1?
Seen him play Farming Simulator.
That was on controller, Jimmy. Shush you. Chuffing. I knew you was going to say that.
But you know what I mean, though? It's just sometimes I just think it's a bit. Just doesn't seem as easy as in real life.
Well, no, it's not though, is it? Really?
No.
But. Right. We're tedding.
Mm. Oh, got a speed wobble on.
Oh, God. Not
you know what it's like when you get going fast, the front wheels just go light, don't they?
They do, yeah.
I don't know what that's all about. These red dogs go on it.
What maps are you playing on at the moment, Jimmy? Anything, or are you just testing the Oaks for FSB?
Yeah, testing the Oaks.
Have you found any real game stopping issues, or is it just all, like signs in some certain places and stuff like that, all that kind of stuff?
No, I think there's never really been any game stopping issues. None whatsoever. I've even put Maze Plus on it and it's running fine with Maze Plus.
What do you think to Terra Life?
I think it looks interesting. Yeah.
But do you think it's a bit late? Or actually, apparently all the features are supposed to be in FS that will be coming to 25, won't they? There's only some of the features coming to 22.
In the base game?
No, it's in for the mod.
Oh, right.
So there's only a certain number of maps that are going to have the ability to have it on.
Well, Polegny's one of them, isn't it?
Yes. And for 22. And then it should be mostly rolled out for 25, won't it? But, yeah, I think it's taking its toll on
Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Get round.
Well, he hasn't been very well, has he? From what I talked to Disturbed when I was at Lamar this year in January.
No, I think it took a massive toll on his health trying to get it done.
Has he written it all himself, mainly?
I think he's maybe not delegated enough jobs here and then everywhere. That's maybe a thing to look at, but who knows? I don't know the background. But
right, okay.
He's obviously took a bit of a break from it to get himself better, and now he's back at it again.
10% of Terra Life features will be in FS22, the rest in FS25. Apparently that's what Mark Carty said, and it's the only reason why we're buying 25. Makes sense, mate, makes sense. If that's what you want.
I think, listen, Maze Plus was a really good game changer. In the first game.
I never played it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Once it came to 19, it really made it something else. And then I wouldn't play any map without it. Maze Plus on 19.
You played the Italy map without it?
On 19?
Oh, 19, sorry.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Then we played with mods. I think that I didn't realise at the time that would have issues with Maze Plus. So any mod that changes the height types on the map can have a issue with Maze Plus.
What do you think to the Deutschland map?
I don't think I was overly impressed by it.
I thought it was good, but I don't think it's as good as Italia Emilia Extended. I don't know about you.
So, Italia Emilia was originally released in 19.
Yeah, and then it
The
was obviously
same way
extended, wasn't it?
that Deutschland map was now released in 22.
And Lands of Italy.
You know.
Yeah. So that
So
then on the
yeah.
next game, the extension will come.
Dog,
I
what
just-
are you doing here?
I just found a lot of issues with the thingy, to be honest with you. I found an awful lot of issues with random collisions, and also the fields just not being very smooth in some certain places at all, and quite hard to work on Deutschland. It just
seemed
took
maybe a
the
bit
fun
rushed.
away of it for me. But then it's German map, I suppose.
Yeah. Can't have fun on a German map.
Apparently not.
What are you trying to say?
The Germans don't like fun, do they?
It's not serious.
But then again, the amount of German players on FS22 is massive,
it's
isn't
massive.
it, compared to everywhere else? It's like 16-17%, and we're like 3%. America's like 5%.
I can't believe it's not bigger in America.
They don't really push it that much in America, do they? You've only got 2 or 3 big content creators over there, haven't you?
Yeah, I suppose.
And if you watch the German live streams, they're ridiculous. They've got like tractor setups in their house.
Yeah.
Which would be nice.
You mean you haven't?
Hello, Red Dog.
Hello.
Well, I have, to a degree, if you check the latest screenshots of the new desk and the new setup, but not quite there yet. Not quite wrap around. I'm guessing you're at the stayover spot for the evening.
I am, yes.
Travelodge, Premier Inn, Hilton.
No, because that's
Ibis.
Paris.
Oh, okay then. So you could have brought your laptop with you.
I should have done,
Oh,
but unfortunately I didn't, so I'm on my phone.
okay.
I've
How are
got
things?
about 30% left. I've burnt my battery, so how's it going tonight anyway?
Good, yeah. Nice relaxing stream, I think. Malc's not really talking much. No one else is really. I think Tam's
tongue's
cracking
out.
on. Malc's concentrating. Pugsley's probably not really sure.
I'm just knocking out a third job.
There you go. Well, he's got loads of these favourite contracts, so. And I'm just getting used to my new setup.
I was just
There's
saying.
so many weeding contracts.
I was just saying earlier, Red Dog, without wanting to make you blush, that I drove past Waterside the other day, today, and glanced across to see the farm that my farm is based on, and could see the 2 Ferts silo. And yeah, proper job, mate.
Thank you.
Well,
yeah.
Next
Well,
question
I'm glad,
when's the next map out?
Well, the next map was not ever going to be a next map until I got
So that's grass, 45%. Okay.
slightly annoyed at something, and then I've been messing around this week, as you are aware. I've been doing some testing on an area.
Yes.
But it's going to require some. I hesitate to use the word custom scripting, but it's going to require some custom scripting to do
what exactly?
I want. So there's a large number of grass fields which would realistically be sheep pastures, but the way that the animal husbandries work in FS is a bit shit. So depending on what they do in 25, which obviously could change everything, but if it doesn't change everything, I think what I'm probably going to do is set them up as sheep pastures in their own right, but none of them will generate wool, and you won't be able to put very much food in them.
Right, so they'll actually eat the grass.
It'll be set up to use animal grazing mod. It'll be a dependency basically, and so you'll have to move your sheep around. But in order to get wool, you'll have to shear them, which will only be able to be done in essentially your shed placeable.
Nice.
So your main farm.
That sounds
good. Yeah, but the amount of wool you get will be significantly less than you get in base game.
You get too much at the moment, really, don't you?
2 kilos to 2.4 kilos on average per sheep per year.
Right, okay.
In reality, when a fleece is shorn, so yeah, I'll probably be doing something along those lines.
Very nice, sir.
And so you'll have to move your sheep around. Make good use of that shepherd crook mod. Potentially.
You can do some. Could you do some for dairy cows to move them around?
Yeah, I've got similar thoughts for that as well. But to be honest, the area we're looking at is predominantly sheep.
Right, okay.
There's a few dairy herds in the area, but I think they're generally kind of the same sort of setup as Manthorpe Farm would be, which is like a farm with grazing around it. So potentially I'll be doing it that way. I mean, might even make it so that you have to milk your cows.
Nice.
Through an action.
So the milk doesn't just magically appear; you actually have to do it.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be animated, and it's not going to be, a cow at a time, Malc, unfortunately.
No.
But essentially, you'll have to get your cows from the fields to your milking parlour husbandry, and once they're in there, there'll be an option to say milk these cows.
Right. Okay.
And it'll happen instantly at that point, if you like.
Okay.
Why did I never set this wheel and pedals up before? It's so much better.
I mean, could it not be done instead of it happening instantly? Once you've said yes, milk them. It takes a period of time per cow.
It absolutely could be Malc, but then it starts to get a little bit more complicated.
Right.
But potentially that is something I could look at. Yeah. But going back to Grainman's original question of when, I mean, I got the DEM in, the roads done, an initial pass of foliage for the grass areas and field boundaries, and trees done yesterday, but there's a lot of tweaking to be done. So I managed to get Ola Haldor to run his Houdini stuff for the roads, which has come up with some fantastic results, but actually has highlighted areas where my splines were not as accurate as they need to be.
Right.
So there's a bit of rework to be doing there. I think what is going to end up happening is I'm going to end up buying Houdini. Because I can't be nagging Ola. That's not fair to redo something he's already done for me. So yeah, I suspect I'll end up there. But I want to have a look at the free version of Houdini first and see if I can figure out exactly what is and isn't possible, because I think some of the tools that he's created would work in Apprentice, but some of them won't. So it's which bits do I need right now?
Right, okay, that makes
which
sense.
bits have I already kind of done myself? But I'm currently ploughing through all of the field definitions again, because the ones I made, I left a little headland around the fields, but that actually turned out to be 2 meters, which is not enough for a headland. So I'm I'm now redoing them with 8-meter headlands
Oh,
to get a bit more room around them, which isn't a problem. I've done half the map pretty much yesterday, so when I get home tomorrow, I might be able to finish that off and redo some of it.
Okay,
But it'll be the
thanks for
buildings
joining the
like it
stream.
was for Fenland.
See
Sorry?
you again. Oh, just Peter's said he's leaving, so.
Oh,
bye,
sorry.
Peter.
It's all right, Peter.
I bored him to tears.
I'm off. Time for some breakfast. Have a great evening, all. Breakfast?
His hours are just weird, aren't they?
Yeah.
He's like on a counter clock to the rest of us.
I think he stays up all night, though, doesn't he, playing farming?
Yeah.
Somehow.
But it'll be the buildings like it was for Fenedge. It'll be the buildings and no doubt the driveways, which will cause the pain. But I think I'm probably going to start with just one farm and one area this time, rather than try and do all of the grass and all of the trees and all of the hedges and do it that way. I think I'll probably do everything in an area and then move to another area, sort of a kilometre square kind of thing, and see if that flow works better.
Right, that makes sense. Oh, who's doing the weeding contract?
I've been
I am.
Well, I'm just wondering who's coming up to the field next to me, I think. Oh, it's Bugsy. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Hello there. I was just... It may have already been said tonight, but I was just doing the obligatory Fenedge. How do you get to that field?
What are you off to?
When Red Dog says it, though.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. This new map's going to be even worse, Pugsley, so I won't worry.
Oh, fantastic. I look forward to it.
The new map has 340 fields, and I haven't finished.
Did that system you were doing with OpenGIS work with that?
Yes. Yeah, it works fine.
Okay.
Have we ever mentioned how sadistic you are?
Well, yes, because he doesn't let us cut the boundaries of the fields, and he doesn't let us borrow the telehandler, so...
Yeah, but
well, I need to figure out how to cut I do need to figure out how to cut the boundaries of the field. That wasn't entirely deliberate.
I thought it was, sorry.
I made it deco grass rather than the grass that it was originally.
Right.
Because in winter it all died and it looked crap.
Ah.
So I made it deco grass, but unfortunately it's not non-cuttable, which is a bit odd. So that is one of the things I've still yet to figure out or look into. Apologies.
It's all right.
What
No
was
problem.
the issue with the shop last time? Red Dog.
Sorry, I missed that.
What was the issue with the shop?
What was the issue with the shop?
Yeah.
I had looked it up. So the issue with the shop was connected to the application of bought with farmland tags by default after, or changing them after the game had loaded the placeables, and then that save game being saved, which meant that nobody owned, so the able to be owned farm owned them, which meant that none of the placeables would have worked properly that had that set up and need to be accessible. So the shop is one of those particular setups that it would have been required. Grainman, you just missed a massive amount in the corner there.
I did. I'm just fiddling with the cruise control on the side panel because I've found the cruise control.
Right.
So that was my fault. So
Okay. Well, I
getting there
knew it
with
was
it.
your fault. I was just saying you seem to whiz over it. Yeah. So it was just one of those things, and I needed to tweak the code to stop it happening, and then I needed to rectify manually the save game file to undo the error.
Oh, okay.
So that's what went wrong. It's not something that a player did that triggered it. It's entirely my fault in terms of within the map files.
Naughty Red Dog.
Well, you try and do something different and clever.
I see that
and
you know
discover
your
you're not as
judo
clever
well.
as you think.
Brilliant.
That wasn't me, by the way.
I know.
Do you
It's
have
quite hard.
access to it on mobile?
You do. It's quite hard to find it, though, I think.
Let me have a look.
No, it's not
Obviously,
that hard.
Mark just wants to know. She wants to hear Hakhdar again, or whatever it is.
You must think I'm
And you,
like,
sir,
obsessed
are
with
you
that.
waiting to receive my limp penis?
Gotta give it that
Malc.
huck and spit on that thing. You get me?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, Malc,
All right.
as it turns out. Has she come out from behind her rock yet?
Oh, she's right out, and she's making a fortune from hats and stuff.
And how many men want her to Hakhdar on them?
I just love the way she's
Well,
laughing.
by the
as she
sounds
says
of it, having listened to the whole interview, it sounds like she's just broken up with someone. So maybe the coast is clear for Malc.
Or was the issue that she wasn't doing that to the person she was with?
Well, we'll never know.
I guess the question is assuming that she was, why did the dude break up with her?
Maybe she wasn't very good at it.
Maybe he didn't like it.
Just saying, you do find them sometimes.
Maybe as thick as pig shit.
Could have been.
I have to say though, in that video, I think her mate's absolutely bang tidy.
You're such a dirty old man.
Were you just
Jesus.
rubbing your legs at the same time then?
And drooling.
Juffing Hector. It's like Bob Mortimer and Vic Reeves, I tell you. Welcome
sorry.
to Shooting Stars.
Nobody was
God.
disagreeing with.
Well, no, there wasn't much disagreement, was there? How's Tam getting on with my farm?
I think
I
we're
think
agreeing
we-
with Cam.
Finished one, mate.
Oh, he's in.
Things have gone quiet.
Evening,
I've
buddy.
just
How you
finished
doing?
one. Oh, I'm alright. Thanks. How's everyone else?
Yeah, all good.
Oh,
Thanks,
well,
buddy. All good. Nice, relaxing stream tonight, I think, to be honest with you. I think we're all just cracking on and getting our own bits and bobs done. I'm trying not to crash that much. So, probably not the most entertaining viewing, but it'll be alright.
You're getting more used to it now, are you?
Yes, I'm really enjoying it. I'm
Good.
even getting used to the cruise control, so I can press 2 buttons and it'll bring the tether up and it'll stop going forward. And I can press 2 buttons and it can do it back down again.
All right. So when I built my own side panel, I put some rotary dial switches in.
Yeah.
I have a push button on them. So I had it so as you rotate the dial, it turns the cruise control speed up and down, and when you press it, that activates it. So that's like your
Yeah,
number
so-
3.
That's what this has got.
All right. Okay.
So it's pretty good. So you got up, down
Yeah.
to scrolling speed, and then if you press it once, it puts it on. Press it again, it turns it off, and then it's just a fingers button away from lifting as well.
Right.
So I come to the row, I can literally press 2 buttons, press 2 buttons again, and get back in the row, and just turn the tractor around, and let it go straight and done. Don't really need any GPS. It works. And I've got no stick drift either, which is nice. I've worked out that my Xbox controller's got a horrific stick drift now.
Was it?
Yeah. But again, that's the second one that I've had in like 2 years.
No, I've never noticed it with mine.
I know PlayStation definitely gets stick drift a lot.
Mine's bad for that as well. You can be stood still and just walking sideways like that.
Some of them are good and some of them are bad. It's weird. I know Pugsy's had a lot of issues with stick drift on PlayStation controllers in the past.
I just got used to it. Pugsy's probably had quite a lot of problems with thread drift as well.
And obviously there's a lot of issues with a lot of the old Nintendo Switches, aren't there, with stick drift?
What's that? I don't know. I've never had a Switch.
Oh,
So,
thanks, Mark.
You
That's nice.
Sorry, go.
I was just going to ask if you had a...
Oh, go on. Sorry,
on you go. I was just going to ask if you've got a preference which field to turn into hay.
None at all, Tam.
Oh.
Whichever one you feel like. Is it 147 or 148 next to the farm? And then 119 or 117 something up by the bridge? Are they all ready?
Yeah, I've cut them all.
Oh, Christ. Okay.
He's on
whichever
it
one you want. Yeah. Whichever one you feel like, sir. We'll leave it entirely up to you.
Okay, look.
Oh dear. So Mark Cotty said he's going to stop watching Corpy now because all he ever wants to watch it for is me to go in the river, which is nice. And then Faith No More said GM, a lot of stick drifting is the player does not allow enough dead zone on it. Fair point. It's probably right, mate. But I don't think I'll be using my Xbox controller for much. Probably for doing.
I don't think I've ever set the dead points up on my joystick, on my controller.
I did. I did once, and then they got reset, and I couldn't be bothered to put them back on again.
Right.
Beautiful.
Your audience sound epic tonight, GM.
They're all good.
That was it was a joke.
Nice.
Faith No More in there. Come on.
Faith what? Faith No More? No. Sorry, I'm lost on that one, mate.
What, you never heard this song, Epic? Oh, was it a song or an album? Epic?
I think it was a song, was it not? Or was it a album title as well?
Might have been. I'm sure it's an album title.
By Faith No More?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not a massive fan, sorry.
Really? Oh, they're brilliant.
I've got to now find... This is going to annoy me.
I thought it was you, Angelo, don't worry, buddy. I saw you posting on a couple of comments on the YouTube video, so I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Nice to see you back in the streams and also on the Discord. Hope you're all well, sir.
I think it was from the Real Thing album, by the looks of what I can find.
Right.
Epic was the hit off the second album, apparently.
Right.
Second album called The Real Thing.
I think I need to set my dead zones up even more on this controller, on this steering wheel.
Is that the one that had war pigs?
Oh, I mean, don't keep me looking. Come on.
This Autoload's doing a worse job loading this trailer than I do. It's not one hole, it's just lent it against one of the ones that's already there.
Bailing then. This is going to be fun, isn't it?
Do we have Lazy Farmer on still?
We do, yes, buddy.
That's why there's so many weeding contracts.
I'm just knocking it out with my sprayer.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And because it's a spot sprayer, it's like not using that much herbicide either.
It won't though, will it? Because it obviously just does the sight and see thing.
Yeah. bet it would look amazing in a time lapse. This.
So much
That's a really good system.
easier with a wheel and side panel.
You're making me now want to get my wheel out.
You've got to get it out. Literally, this has been in its box
Definitely
for
should get it out.
a year.
Your wheel.
Get what out? Well, hey. Right, I'm gonna just have to. Oh, it's better. I'm gonna have to put better sticky things on the bottom of this. On the bottom of the pedals, though, because they keep drifting a bit.
The stickiness
mine
will
has, like-
accumulate over time, Jim.
Oh, okay, fair point.
Mine has
I don't-
like a carpet grip in it.
I did take the plastic things off the feet, so obviously the rubber can get more adhered to the carpet. But it's quite good actually. I'm quite impressed. I like that I've got control on the joystick for the camera as well. It does actually work quite well. And you can zoom out as well on the wheel.
So
it's
is
pretty
it
much got-
is it like an analog joystick on the wheel for the
so
view?
That's the worst swing angle ever. So I've got two ways of doing it. I've got an analog stick on the steering wheel itself that I can use, or if I use the joystick that you'd use to load bales on a front loader, then when you're just in a normal tractor, oh yes, I've just completely cocked that up. I can't do this while driving. Oh no, done it again. There you go, Mr. Cotty. Couldn't really get that any worse, could I? That'll keep Mark happy. Crashed it. Absolutely and utterly miffed that right up there. There you go, Mark. You can't miss me crashing now, mate. I still do. So there's an analog joystick on the side panel, and that controls your view as well.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
Plus these two analog sticks, so you can actually control your player as well out of cab, so you can just run around.
So do you run around?
stuff.
Do you use your accelerator and brake pedal?
No, you just use the analog
No,
sticks.
that's just the nub.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 6. Yeah.
No, but the accelerator pedal should be sprint.
Is it? Thank you very much for that, Tam. I was wondering how I sprinted. That is spot on. Thank you, sir. You've made my evening. Thank you very much. Oh, fair point, Mark. Right. Is this the really... Oh, is this a really crappy one? Does that turn on? No, that's not turn on. Where's turn on when railway? Need to
Gotta find
here.
Jim.
That's it. It's that button and that button. Here we go. Say again, Bugsy.
I said you got to find the right button to turn it on, mate.
No, there's never that problem, mate. Trust me. She's more than happy. She always comes to work with a smile on her face, doesn't she?
Absolutely.
She does until she's left your place, yeah?
Ah, she loves it.
Not sure she loves a certain person who's currently annoying the living shit out of her, mate. We'll put it that way.
Don't worry. Something's coming there. I'll talk to you
I
about that.
Yeah, I think quite a lot of people are quite pissed off with that person.
Yes, but don't you worry. There is a conversation to be had.
So, I think it might be the nationality, in my opinion.
You're absolutely right.
There's a bale there. It's a bale that you didn't pick up last time.
Terrible.
Me?
Sack him. Sack
Yeah.
him.
Where?
Let me do that.
Oh no, remember, I had to throw loads of bales off of the field that had been left somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm going to have to just put super strength on to move that bale out in the end. There we go.
Owned by me.
I'm going to head off. Guys, I'll speak to you tomorrow.
All right, Doc.
Take care, buddy. Thanks
See
very
you
much for
later.
joining. Cheers, buddy.
See you, Red Dog.
Bye.
Who's the farm with all the purple markers?
It's yours, isn't it? No?
No.
Purple.
Number 5, I think, or 6 maybe.
That me, maybe?
Is
Just
that
on
it?
the road, just on the road from the shop.
Just over the before the bridge, before you get down to the silo, the grain there, not the grain, the fertilizer place.
Do you know what? Langefly, I do complain every time I use this chuffing windrow. It's awful. I hate this windrow.
Which one is it?
It's the chrome with a 3 in the row, and obviously
right,
it puts it to the right hand side. And I don't like them. I don't like the windrows. I like the ones that go down the centre.
Right.
It's so much better.
Oh, well, this
Yeah,
happens to
that's
be
not
my
me. I'm a pickier purple than that.
No, it's not.
I'm green, I think.
I think AFT's purple, isn't he?
Let me just have a look, see what it says.
Don't know. AFT's dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Can't get hold of him.
I don't know how you find out, do you?
If you go into the farm management, it should tell you the colour in their logo.
Oh yeah, AFT Farms. Yeah. Right, let me get some more herbicide.
Herbicide?
Yeah.
Oh, crashed into a fence there.
Don't know if I'll be able to get all this in. Oh, I've messed this up. Oh, gonna crash in that van.
Didn't go well. Oh,
Just me, there's a lot of weeding contracts.
There is, isn't there?
Yeah.
Mm.
Right,
And they
so
don't pay anything.
they're not too bad.
I was trying to knock a few out just to get them out of the way with.
78. Where's Field?
well, we can set so weeding contracts don't come up if you wanted.
Well, some people might like them.
Well,
Like
if the
Malc.
spot sprayer works on them, then I can just do them then.
Oh, it's miles away. 78. Is there any others that I could do while I'm up there?
Where was the bale place then, Malc?
You know, on the main road, before you get into Braceborough, is it? Or
Oh yeah, where I would turn right to go to my farm.
yeah, so the road sort of forks in. There's a road that forks into it, isn't there? From my farm onto
Yeah.
the main road, and it's that one that's set sort of in that little bit there.
Oh, it's not too bad then.
64, 61, 60, 64, 61, 60. They're all around here. So 64 and 60. Are they weeding contracts? Yes, I'm going to take those as well then.
That is a good point, Loungefly. Well, I read that on a blog article on Discord and it was actually from a Giants person, and it was all about the game file size, save game file size on consoles. And they said that's why 4X maps won't be coming to consoles. Whoa, crap.
But I don't know. I mean, isn't an Xbox just a PC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually more powerful than some PCs. It's not as powerful. The graphics card's not as good, but it is better in a way because it's running a much lighter version of Windows.
Yeah.
Anyway, and also
So
it's running a
you've gotta wonder
virtualization
then,
software.
Why won't it work then? That's what really puzzles me. If it's basically
it's because
just
consoles don't have enough space.
But they have like massive amounts of hard drive space.
Yeah.
Same as PC. You can buy the upgraded cards. You can buy the upgraded hard drives. So It seems a bit.
I don't know what a
silly to me.
PlayStation is based on.
PlayStation is their own architecture. It's still running x86 architecture, same as a PC is, but it's
Right.
the old PlayStation 3 was running a completely. Mark Cotty said it's not Xbox that's the issue, it's Sony. Well, that doesn't surprise me because Sony can be cocks when it comes to games.
Well, they just made it so that if they don't want to pay for a license for a game, then people are just gonna lose the game. That's what Sony is doing now.
What do you mean?
Well, if Sony doesn't want to pay for a license for, I don't know, Warzone, for example, then all the people that have paid for Warzone and those games lose the games.
Oh, that's really nice of Sony, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that came out last year. And now people starting suing them.
I mean, it is. I don't see how they must have a case.
Oh, they do.
Eh?
Yeah, but I bet Sony have better lawyers.
Oh
Probably.
yeah.
It's Sony.
Well, they're massive, aren't they? So why not? Yeah, I think you're probably right, Loungefly. I think they should allow it on console, and then obviously if they need to expand and get bigger hard drives to have the save games, then they can do them themselves.
What the hell's going on here? So I'm in field 64. Oh, you're kidding me.
What you done, Mount?
It says I've got to use a weeder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's the thing I was afraid of.
That's not a problem.
Why you got a tedder on my phone?
I've got a weeder. Should I use this tractor? Yeah, let's use this tractor. Get rid of that weight.
I've got a tedder on my farm. I need to look. I'm sure I have. That one. I've got a windrow. Why am I not using that windrow? That windrow is much better. Oh.
Bought so much stuff you forgot what you got.
Yes and no.
You need to take a look in your garage.
I've done it. I've got a Smash windrow, so I'll probably go get that in a minute. I know it's only a 2-row windrow, but it's faster than this chuffing thing. This map is called Fenland. If you give me a second, there you go. There is the itch.io link for you to download it from Red Dog's page. So please do. And obviously, if you would like to offer a donation, that would be massively appreciated. Everybody's very quiet tonight. Are we all tired?
I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, I haven't slept all that much the last 2 days.
I know Pugsy's tired, but Malc's not very.
Can't get a word in edgeways.
Constant
Rubbish.
I've been tired since May.
Yeah, I mean, I am a little bit sleepy, but I don't want to go to bed early because I just wake up at like 3 in the morning.
True.
Night shift has really knocked it out of me. I'll be honest.
Sad.
Yeah.
Don't really know how you do it.
What?
Night shifts, I won't be able to do it.
It's weird though, because actually you don't even feel like it's at night. It's so bizarre. You just go to work. What I find hardest is nearly ran out off the road there. What I find hardest is like when you finish at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then you're going back to work the same day. It's just you have absolutely no idea what day of the week it is. And because we're doing like 4 on 4 off, it's never like a routine. So if you're doing like 4 on 3 off, say.
Yeah.
You'd always start and finish on the same days. You always have the same days off. You get into some kind of routine, but because you're always one day longer, it gets quite hard. Right. Let's see if I can do this field with the weeder. Oh god, it's going to take forever. I mean, it's a 15-meter weeder, but
Yeah,
that's a big old field. Yeah, I think actually, Mark Cotty, I think you're probably right. Pugsy is sober this evening.
Yeah. No, just sobering.
You're not drinking tonight, bud?
I had a couple of beers earlier whilst I was out, and I've had a pre-mix Jack Daniels and Coke whilst we've been gaming.
Nice.
So, in comparison to usual, yeah, sober.
Right, I think that's getting rid of the weeds. So we'll let that thing go, and I'll go and get the other one back.
Not windrowing this anymore with this windrower. Get on my tits already.
Yeah, I got some of those cans of Jack Daniels and Coke. They would feel really nice. Let's get some more.
They're not cheap, are they?
Chuffing windrow that.
It was a gift from the football team that I helped coach for my birthday. So it's probably a bad thing that the kids realise that I like whiskey, but hey, comes with whiskey.
Oh.
You should just be grateful.
Exactly.
Not much more to it.
Right.
Oh.
But it is a very quiet live stream this evening, guys. What's going on?
It is. I don't know. It's just enjoying it.
I'm just tired.
Where's the Eagles this evening? Do we know?
I don't know. Where's Bubblefish? That's what I want to know.
Well, Bubblefish doesn't always turn up to every live stream anymore, does
he doesn't. I've even put a number plate with his name on it, or the best I could do.
Hey Oliver, how you doing, buddy? Hopefully you're well.
Oh,
thanks very much for joining.
I actually thought Cypher might join today. Sad he isn't here.
He hasn't. Yeah, he was going to join last week, wasn't he? And then he didn't.
Yeah. Malc would love him.
I've just made the field for error.
What's that?
I've done a weeding contract and I'm like, this field's finished. Why is it only 30%? Because the other side of the track is also field 4.
I know that field.
Yeah.
It's another 10 hectares.
Yeah, me too.
That's just annoying.
I did the beet harvester there.
There's a
mind.
lot of bailing contracts.
Right, this windrower can go and sod off. Taking it to the shop. I'm gonna go get mine.
It's just amazing, like how long it takes you to drive around this map.
Yeah, even these small fields 11 and 12 are not small.
Then you should try and play on my sick game on the 16x map.
I honestly don't think I would enjoy it.
That's at least 8 minutes. Just straight
put it
driving.
I genuinely think you can have something
Oh,
too big.
oversteered. Oh, that was not the best.
4 times seems like a really good size, I
Yeah.
think.
But all it is fields.
Wee. Give my camera
That's the
sort
thing.
out.
And then there are productions and selling points, and that's about it.
Yeah.
There aren't really any animals. There are a dealership for animals, but that's about it.
Oh, Pugs is in that field.
Yeah, still weeding.
Yeah, I'm spraying
When's the
own
best
field.
price to sell silage? Is it December?
I believe so.
It is, yeah.
I've gone down to 1 stream deck now because I didn't see the point in keeping 2.
But there's so
Did you
many
send one
transport.
over?
How do I get in?
Which ones have you got? Have you got the
I've got the
massive
big one.
one?
I've got the massive one with the knobs on.
Oh, okay.
It's really good, actually. I'd recommend it. To be honest with you, it's much better high definition screen on it, and also the scroll system where you just scroll to get other pages is so much nicer.
Right. Yeah,
And
because
also-
obviously mine, you just build up file systems, don't you? With
You build
The
up
one I've
folders,
got.
don't you? Which is okay, but I just wanted. Oh, that's really not gone well. Oh, all that. Good, yeah, going well. Just knock that out of the way. It'd be fine.
Grainman, could you send that other stream deck over?
It's only a Stream Deck. It's a Stream Deck Mini, so it's all right. But
That'll still do the job.
I don't know how old it is now, actually. No. 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 Oh well.
Does South Links Transport have opening hours or something? Because there's a gate, but I don't see how to open the gate.
I don't know. There's definitely one where you can open the gate, but I can't remember which one that is.
Are you going to the right side of the gates near the handle?
Not my Winrow, buddy. So I'm not going to sell it.
Do I have to open it manually, because it should be automatic?
No, I think you'll have to open it manually.
That'll
If
be
it
why.
should. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
trapped in.
Ooh, bit of a lag there.
Wow. Field 114 with a spot sprayer with a capacity of almost 3,500 liters is taking almost a full amount.
Taking a full 3,000 litres to spray it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez. How much is the contract, though?
Oh, it's my own field.
Oh, jeez. That's no good.
Well, I have another spraying contract that I need to do.
Hmm.
I saw one come up and I snatched it.
Why
And
not?
then I might get a 15-meter weeder and then doing all the weeding contracts. Just to get some extra cash in.
Got a few weeks to catch up.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the baler through the field.
You've got a what?
I got the baler
Baler
through the
through-
gate without smashing anything.
Nice. What's it
That's
like
surprising.
for reversing? Does it make it easier?
Obviously, my reversing skills are superb.
Right, obviously.
With this, oh yeah. Much better, Malc, honest.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know when I'm going to get my room sorted out, but it won't be this set of shifts. It'll be next days off, I guess. So I'll do some more work on it.
Is it gonna be No Man's Land on Friday then?
I'm doing it tomorrow.
Yeah, I just meant next week.
Well, no, I'm working on Friday, and then I'll be recording on Friday with Grainman.
Oh, okay.
For Corby, so I don't know when it'll be. Because
yeah, that's fine.
Don't even know what day. What days? So I'm working Tuesday to Friday, so I'm off till Wednesday.
Yeah, but
so
you're
I could
not
probably
around.
do one.
Okay, you're not around Monday, are you?
No. Oh God, how have I got this stuck?
It's a massive swath. It's far too big for this baler. That's my fault.
What she said.
What days are best if you were going to join this No Man's Land stream, Grainman?
Me?
Yeah.
Does he have the time? Is he allowed?
What? Evenings?
Well, I mean, yeah, I could do it evenings. Yeah.
Not many, mate. I have every single one of my evenings booked.
Yeah.
Because I have.
We could do a Saturday one instead of farm versus farm or something.
We could, yeah, we could do a Saturday live stream on Fenland on thing if you want to, yeah. Yeah.
I could do.
Add it to the rotation if you want.
Just give me a list of mods to download about a week in advance, and
it's not that many.
In the
I think it's on Mod Hub, isn't it?
Yeah, very good.
I think the only ones that aren't on Mod Hub are the Courseplay and Auto Drive.
But you've got them already, mate. So you just copy them from one folder to the other.
Cool, no problem.
Well, it is on the multiplayer one. On the multiplayer discussion.
Oh, is it?
Oh my God, this thing's got 40 minutes to go.
What's that?
Weeding contracts. How can it take 40 minutes? Why has it done that? It's took... I might have to take over. Once it's done its third headland, I think I'll take over.
I have to actually do some work.
Oh, Mr. Cotty said in the chat that all the years he's playing Farming Simulator, he's never done a contract on the game.
Really?
Right.
You must skip through them quite a lot, waiting for your fields to do what they need to do. Mr. Cotty. I hope on the Fed 25 though they fix the physics with bales, where if you ram into a bale, your tractor doesn't somehow, a 40-ton tractor doesn't somehow go over the top of it and get stuck on a 2-ton bale. I know they weigh a lot and they're quite compressed with grass, but it takes the piss. Really.
34. Where's 134? Must be down here somewhere.
This windrow's made a proper mess of this. Can I play without seasons? No. I don't. I like seasons too much. I don't really see the point in playing without seasons because it just makes the game arcadey for me, and I'm not a fan. I like the idea of waiting for stuff to grow and have a bit of downtime in the winter. That's why I think Giants need to bring in some kind of like system where you can do big servicing on the equipment, like your combine and stuff, and just have a bit of downtime because you're actually going to be doing.
So this might be one for Conversation Street.
Yeah.
On your Corpy series, you're not running seasons. But
well, we are. No, we are. But the difference is we're using a fixed kind of month.
Right.
So
No,
we
we're not
did a
running
fix-
seasons, are we?
Are we not? Yeah, I thought we
because
were.
we can plant anything anytime.
Oh, okay. I thought we were running seasons. I can't remember, but
No.
generally, but we've got a fixed kind of month though.
That's growing,
But that-
growing way too quick for you to be seasons.
Yeah, but that was only because Chainsaw and Dagwin didn't do seasons.
No, my point was, what is the point of not running seasons when crops still take quite a long time to grow, and you still have peaks and troughs on your selling calendar? So you're still kind of playing with seasons without seasons, so to speak.
Well, you just haven't. Yeah, I mean, you just have to store everything, aren't you? I mean, if you're running seasons and you can plant wheat in August, or your wheat's ready to harvest in August, I should say, your price in August is going to be low, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
But
so that doesn't change.
In comparison to the old game, arcade style, you plant in 1 month, and then next month you can harvest again and reseed and everything. You know, that was the non-seasons gameplay before, whereas now non-seasons, I kind of don't see the point.
Yeah, because if you were to plant, if you planted something in when the price is high, you've got 12 months or 12 months, whatever how many months it takes to get up to 12 months before you can sell it anyway.
Exactly. So I
So
don't.
you're still holding on to your crop until the best time to sell it, unless you skin.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, if there is supposed to be a arcadey mode again, not that I play like that anymore, but if there's supposed to be, then surely it should be like a true arcade style. You know, a day or two in game to grow your crop and be ready.
The problem is you get every single console player playing like that.
Yeah, maybe.
I think my gut feeling is they need to. Well, my personal feeling is they need to push towards more of the simulation side.
Yeah.
And if they want to do an arcade, then do an arcade version of the game.
Yeah.
But it needs to be farming simulator. It needs to have pesticides. It needs to have herbicides. It needs to have failed crops. It needs to have wet patches. It needs to have places where your crop doesn't grow. You have bad years. You have good years. You have random weather patterns. Crop destruction. Your crop gets. I mean, even to the point of your crop gets blown down. If it's if you've got some barley or oat or wheat or something in the field and it's coming up to harvest time, or not even then, when it gets a bit tall and there's been a lot of wind and a lot of rain, we get loads of laid crops around us. But they won't do that. But they need to do that, in my opinion.
What about reduced yields because crops being blown and falling off the heads?
Yeah, that's true. If you don't get in the field quick enough, instead of just wilting, then you can still harvest, but it's not wilted. It's just that most of the crop has ended up being blown out of the ears of the head.
Yeah, that would be
random weather patterns.
They need some more randomisation in the game by a mile, but I don't think they'll do it.
Yeah, instead of just 100% yield bonus because you've done all the jobs.
Or 80, or not because you haven't done all the fertilising. It's like, well... Yeah, but I don't think they ever do. I don't think they'll do that.
No.
Because I think it'll put off too many players. Because it'll make it quite hard.
It'll irritate the people that want 100% every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, you make a good point.
I understand what you're saying on that one, Mark, with the Terra Life, but the problem is I just don't like the way Terra Life is going to be made. You have to have it on top of the game, and you're locked into a map. I think, don't know. It doesn't. Yeah.
Return momentarily.
I think it locks you down a lot. chance to be, which annoys me a bit. Well, sure, yeah. Well, we're not going to be doing a late one tonight, Malc, I don't think. How about you?
Well, I mean, I don't even know what time it is. 10
It's 10 o'clock, mate.
Yeah.
Alright, been going 2 hours. Right. Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I completely agree on that one, Loungefly. The problem is, yeah, if they do go more simulator based, then people get annoyed with it and not want to play it anymore. That's completely true, but it's called Farming Simulator, not called Farming Arcade.
I mean, it's good that because they do obviously have a few sort of. You can switch a lot of stuff off, can't you? You can turn the realism down in effect. So I don't see why they couldn't still do all that kind of stuff, and still have the options to arcade it up again.
True, true. I mean, is Terra Life though? My only concern with it is the guy's been writing it. I know he's had health issues, but he's been writing it for like 3 years, and obviously only 10% of the stuff is coming into FS22, and then obviously in FS25 he's bringing everything in. But that's okay, apart from are we going to get issues where it's full? Are we going to get issues where you won't get it out in time for even this next game that comes out? Because no one actually knows how much of a difference there is, do they?
No.
Right. I'm actually gonna. No, we'll go back to that one. Right. 2 seconds.
I mean, it must be a really hard game to create.
Mm-hmm.
I know we criticise it when things aren't wrong, but God, it must be so difficult, especially when you're introducing a new game engine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, I think they do a cracking job.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know if it's in our video or not on Monday, but we were talking about it when we were doing Corpy and just saying about how it's an absolutely cracking game, and every single version has been better than the last.
Yeah, and I think we do forget the subtle improvements that happen each time.
Yeah, and it sounds as though 25 is going to be a much bigger improvement, or a much bigger change, I should say.
Yeah.
Than what 19 was to 22.
I think, like we've all said before, like when you go back and try and play an old game, it's almost unplayable, and you realise how much better this version is than the last.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So when we go, are we going to buy FS25? Well, yeah, we will. And then we go, oh, this bit's good, that bit's good. And then in 3 years' time, we'll be going, oh, well, are we going to buy the next version? Because is it actually going to be any better? Or
yeah,
we're very.
Well, I must admit, I don't think I've ever not said it. I think I've said right from day one I'll be getting 25 because it's going to be better. But
Yeah, it's the same reason I let Diablo 4
hi Bjorn, how you doing?
mature first before I got that.
Yeah. I mean, I think if I went to play FS19 now, it would be all right to play. I think it's playable, but 17, not a chance. 17 is horrendous now in comparison.
Oh, works, Mike.
Yeah, I just had that as well.
Yeah, I've just had a couple.
That'll be the server saving behind the scenes, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe the auto save.
Who's doing grass fields?
Me,
I'm doing
hay.
I'm doing one.
I've got my own grass to cut.
I'll do that next time, I think.
Yeah, I've just done my grass field. But it's what I'm doing is I'm driving a bit of kit down, putting courseplay on, going back to get the baler, driving down, and then by that time the grass will be cut. So I'll set the baler off, go and get the wrapper. It's just like all I'm doing is driving stuff to the field.
I have 3 weeders knocking out weeding contracts, so we get rid of them all.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm still doing the same baling contract, but I'm actually manually doing it because I just fancied it tonight.
If we don't do the weeding contract with Lazy Farmer, will it then impact the yields when we get round to harvest, or do the weeds disappear as we skip on?
I don't know.
The weeds stay, and obviously they will impact the yield, but it won't make a big difference because obviously the game knows it's got weeds, so it won't stop the contract, but it will impact the harvest.
So potentially the only thing that it impacts is...
It's about a 5% impact.
So we will get a slightly lower payout for the bonus crop.
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah.
In which case, you're all welcome.
Right,
well
so
done, but you're making money, so...
Yeah, that's true. It's not the most exciting of contracts, but I'll just keep...
Well, I finally made it to field 88.
There we go.
Now I can stop
Actually, I don't have another tractor, do I?
I only have 2.
Oh dear. I've
What have
ended
you
up in
done?
the ditch.
Wait, 1-0.
Cosplay's driven into the ditch. I haven't gone into the ditch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cosplay.
Last time.
Look, Cosplay's still switched on. It's still got its wheels turned, wanting to try and get back into the field.
Yeah, we don't believe you.
Going saying, doing fine, just back from family thing that went on longer than it was supposed to. But yeah, FS25 can't wait. Totally agree with you. I hope they bring back co-op in No Man's Land, Calms. Well, No Man's Land, we're not sure about that. Alien Jim is apparently he's not going to do any, isn't that right?
Well, he hasn't done any new ones since the start of FS22, and obviously he did Corpy, he did Western Wilds and No Man's Land. He did update No Man's Land, but he didn't update Western Wilds.
Right.
And he's not updated any of his other mods. So I not heard anything that he's coming back.
Would it take him a lot? Well, I guess we don't know. But would a convert job on something like No Man's Land take a huge amounts of time, or
it's to be honest with you, depends on what he's doing.
I guess it also depends on what the process is to go from 22 to 25, which I guess we don't.
New engine, so that's the.
Well, it's an upgraded version of Giant's Engine already, isn't it? So it's Giant's Engine 10 instead of 9.5.
9 and a bit.
Oh, where's my windrower?
Yeah, so who knows what maps will come out is the answer, but I mean, I don't think we'll see any maps for a year maybe.
No, I think
Don't
it'll
know,
be
it
sooner than
depends.
that.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Just depends how easy they are to port over, I suppose, and
Yeah.
what the differences are.
I don't think it was too long before maps were available on 22.
Well, Calmsden was
Yep.
the first one, wasn't it?
It'll probably be around 3 months.
It just depends how different the game is, I suppose, and
Yeah.
how, you know, what needs to be put into them to make them work.
That's the big thing.
But you don't know whether... I don't know. It depends on what the map makers have found out from Giants. If there's a couple that have got inside information because they've been around for a long time, people like Lancey Boy,
I can imagine.
people like Oxford David, etc. I mean, Lancey Boy said on the Grainman Discord that he's obviously not looking at moving to 25 anyway because the game's going to cost 50 quid and he never plays it, so I don't know if he'll ever move or not.
It's funny how somebody that makes a lot of stuff for the game doesn't actually play the game.
Don't think he gets his enjoyment from playing, does he?
Yeah, we were just talking. Yeah, but like I said to you the other day about it, it says surely for you to understand what makes a good map, you need to play the game.
Clearly not.
Well, okay, yeah, fair enough. Case in point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say it would probably help, yes.
I mean, is that the reason why some of Oxford and David's maps are quite tight and can become quite complicated to play because he never actually plays the game?
I don't know.
Quite possibly.
Oh, is that right? Does he not play the game?
It's all about the game and how you play it.
So Mark Cotty said Oxy is meant to have a couple of maps coming, possibly FS22 and a short port to FS25. Well, he was the first modder on the FS22 though, wasn't he? For the map, was it Calmsden?
I don't know. It seems like Calmsden's not that old, but...
That was the first map we played on it, Pugsy.
It was the first one we played because I threw you on it, but was it the first mod map? I don't know.
I believe it was No Man's Land. That was the first one.
It probably was NML.
That's why it's so popular then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To be fair, NML was also popularised by Dagwin doing challenge series on it.
Yeah.
He did one when it was on 17 as well.
Yeah.
Oh, was NML on 17?
Yeah. And to be fair, I would say that his first survival challenge on there was the best survival challenge he ever did.
Right.
Because he started off with a little grey Fergie and a chainsaw, and he actually ground out the farming.
Oh, apparently, Faith No More says Old Stream Farm by Black Sheep Modding was one of the first.
Right.
You know what? I think he's right, because I can remember playing on it, and
we played on it, didn't we?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever played on it.
It's not bad.
It's quite a nice little map. Old Stream Farm, I think.
Yeah, it's not a bad map. I'll agree with that.
Did we play that map, GM?
We did. We played it for a little bit. We got on okay with it. We didn't really like it that much because the farm was a bit. I thought it was a bit weird, wasn't it?
Ah, no. I'll tell you why we stopped playing. There was a patch for it eventually but there was a problem with the trigger point for the stylo. So you could put crops in, and then you couldn't get crops out. And it took the time it took for that to be patched. We went on and played a different map.
Ah, makes sense.
But I then went back to play it on my own.
Right, okay. That makes sense.
It's amazing that I can actually see these weeds in this field. But if you zoom out far enough, you can just and so make the line out.
Well, I don't know who I saw earlier when I was going back to my farm for my windrower, but you could tell the massive difference. I tell you, chuffing heck. The difference in someone spraying and someone not spraying was like night and day. You can only see the green of the weeds rather than anything else.
All right.
Yeah, I'm spraying at the moment.
I must admit, you know, I'm running this weeder through this field, but where are all the weeds going?
Just getting dropped down, aren't they? Cut down.
I believe so.
I know what you mean, Malc. There's no weed residue, is there?
No, they just vanish.
Yeah.
Also,
but I've never seen a weeder like this working, so I don't actually know what happens.
But does it? It plucks them up. But what's amazing is this weeder is going through these sunflowers and it's not touching them at all.
Yeah. Whoa, what's going on here? This is a bit weird. Oh, I forgot that's so wrong. What am I on? 98%. Great. I'm just going to cancel the other 2 contracts because I'm not doing the rest of them.
Waiting.
What do you mean you're not doing the rest of them?
Well, because they all have to be done with a mechanical weeder, and this one's taken, well, would have took 40 minutes if I hadn't took over it. So another 2. I don't think we're going to have time to do them.
I've only knocked out about 7 of them.
I'm probably going to row this one up, and then I'm probably going to call it done, I think, because I've actually got a decent windrower now.
Oh, brilliant.
I've got some.
I still have 9 minutes on my spraying.
I think we'll probably go to what? About 10:30 maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works for me.
Right. That's me done.
That's like nearly 3 hours. Nearly 2:45, something like that.
So that one's complete. I've got a massive 3,700 from that one.
Ooh, nice.
And the other 2 though are like, God, one of them is 6,600. So that's gonna be a massive one to do.
Did not work well at all that.
Right, I'll get this back to the farm and then we'll pick up the bale wrapper. How do we get out this field?
Usually by the exit, mate.
I know, but where is it?
Look,
I can go through this farm. It'll be all right.
Just look for it, Fighthead.
I'll run out of this farmyard. Ooh, that's a bit tight.
That's what he said.
Was that what you wish you'd said? Way.
Whoa.
Do you feel it yet?
Like a hot dog down a hallway.
Down.
Like a wizard's sleeve, mate. Funny like a ripped out fireplace.
Jesus.
That's how we roll.
Yeah. Ooh. Right.
Malc is No Man's Land tomorrow. Is that about 8? 8 your time?
No, 1 o'clock my time. I won't.
Oh.
I won't be. I won't. Yeah, I'm doing it early afternoon because I'm not going to be. Well, I'm going to my mum's for dinner and then I'm off to Newcastle. So.
Oh, okay. You're doing it early.
Yeah, I'll have to do it early.
That's fine. Then I'll get about 10 hours sleep. That's nice.
Yeah, I do remember Greenland actually. Faith No More. I did play on that map quite a bit actually. It's not a bad map, bit too much grass. The bales rolling down the hill and all the contracts was a complete headache though. Must admit.
Would you guys say the collector's edition is worth it?
Yeah.
Malc's already got 17 versions of both, so 22 and 25. So you know.
I've got the collector's edition for 19 and 22. So.
What did you get in 19 then?
I think you got a little toy tractor.
It's a little John Deere.
Yeah.
7R, I think it is, or 6R.
Yeah.
It'll get a load of stickers and maps and stuff.
That's right. I don't know what you got. I don't know. Other than the Winky Pot, I don't know what you got in FS22 because it's still in its plastic wrapper.
Well, you get that keychain thingy and the interlock one. Or, yeah, the keynob. And then you get stickers.
That's the 25 one.
Oh, right.
I can't remember what was in 22.
All I know is that there's a Winky Pod.
Yeah, I might just buy the big one. I don't have 80 euros to spend on it at the moment.
I'll probably buy the collector's edition. Just.
Well, I can get it for cheaper on the site that I usually buy my games on.
What, CD keys?
No, instant gaming.
Oh, okay. I think I bought the year 1 and the year 2 season pass for FS22 from CD keys. Works fine.
Oh, okay.
I had no issues with it.
I can get 31% on it.
I buy most of my games from there actually. Does work well.
Oh.
Right, that can go back.
Yeah, so I can get base game plus season pass for.
What, the USB? The USB ignition? You mean Loungefly? Do you mean that one on the collector's edition for 25?
Yeah.
So I think it's actually an ignition key. So you put a key in and it'll work. It'll work in the game. It'll start your tractor.
Yeah.
So it's literally just it's a bit of a gimmick in a way, but yeah, you can use it for starting your tractor if you've got haven't got automatic engine start turned on.
I'm gonna have to get a sim rig.
I turned off.
All of us.
So how do you think it? How do you think it'll work? Do you think it'll be you turn it like it's a momentary switch and you just flick it?
No. If you look at it, it's got 3 stages.
Right.
If you look at the picture, you've got 3 stages. You've got start. You've got a nothing. It's a neutral. You've got ignition, and then you've got. Then you've actually got ignition. It says.
Right.
I really can't drive until tonight. This.
So we think it'll actually work like a proper.
Maybe.
It looks like it.
So you put the ignition on, all your lights and everything should go up, but the tractor doesn't start, and then you can turn it to the start position.
I'm guessing so.
Cool.
That'd be pretty cool if you did that.
Yeah.
That's how it does it in ETS2.
Oh,
you press the button to the ignition on, press it again, and it starts the engine.
So you go stage 1, then you go to stage 2 ignition. Stage 2, actually starting the truck up.
Is ETS a Giants game?
No.
No, SDS.
Yeah.
Okay.
They made ETS
That's
and
their-
ATS, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I might buy 25 in this coming month.
Well, I mean, all I would say is, like, with collector's editions, I mean, I think you can still buy an FS22 collector's edition. I don't think it's, like, they run out.
No, I'm just gonna buy the year 1 bundle.
I think the
And I
collector's
get it on
edition
Steam.
is a disc plus digital download, though, I believe. Isn't Faith no more? So I don't.
Yeah,
I
there
think
is one.
on 25, I think it's digital download as well. So I think you get a code for going onto the Giants
Right.
download portal and buying it that way.
Yeah,
Because most people don't have a disk drive.
No.
true.
But I think they've done it
Yeah.
like that on purpose so people have a physical copy.
Yeah.
So, beyond saying, to be fair, that's going to get old real quick. Depending on how it works, you might have to restart using the ignition key every time. I'm ordering the year 1 edition in July. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know how the ignition does work. And what happens if you have the ignition on and you...
I think you change
jump-
tractor.
You change tractor, will the ignition automatically come on? I suppose it will. You just have to then start it.
It'll probably depend on what state it was in before. If you get in and it was already running, it would be like it is now. But instead of pressing the button to start it, you use the key.
Sam says the tractor will just start. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It would be nice if they have actually got like an extra, because I don't think it's in this game, is it? You can't just.
Apparently it does in 22.
Yeah, but there's no ignition and then start position, is there? There's just a start position.
True.
Oh my god, I have no idea
Yeah.
where my tractor's gone. I haven't passed it in the road, so.
Yeah, it's
On the other way
one
around
button.
Fenage.
I would have thought by now I would have passed it. So it must have turned round and gone back. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it works.
There was one that course I said it was going to a repair station. Or Auto Drive said it was. It might have been yours, can't remember what it was though.
Yeah, so mine. Ooh. Let's have a look, see if I can see it on the map. So looking for a blue tractor somewhere. Where the hell would that have gone?
Does your blue tractor work in finance with a trust fund? 6.5.
Where did that come from?
That's just the way you said I'm looking for a blue tractor.
Oh yeah. Well, I have no idea where. I can't see it on the map, unless it's ended up in the river.
Yeah.
Oh, you
if I
tapped through
buy-
to it.
Well, yeah, but I would have thought I would see it on the map. Moving.
Well, if you're stuck in a river, no.
Right, I'll have to tap through to it then. Let's see where it's at. It's at the bloody store.
Oh.
Was yours going for repair then?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it's doing?
Yeah.
Oh well.
There you go, you
know.
see.
But I mean, I would repair it, but there's a blooming great chrome tedder in the way.
Don't know what you're talking about. It's not mine.
Right, let's get it repaired then.
Nothing to do with me.
Why can't I hear my tractor?
Volume.
It's run out of fuel and waiting for you to repair it.
No, I've just lost all my game volume.
Need the ignition key.
Oh, it's back on now. That's weird.
Uh-oh. Malc's got OBS issues again.
It's not OBS. It's blooming
It's a game.
FS.
Okay.
There we go. I've got. Oh, cut out again. Noise is on and then off. What the hell's that all about? Right. That's weird. Oh, got sound again. Right, let's just get the auto drive going again.
Are you sure it's not? Are you sure it's not an issue with this shop, Malc? Like Tam was saying, because we had that issue ourselves, didn't we? With the Valtra going silent on Corpy when it's near the repair shop.
Maybe that's what it is then.
Maybe it's a giant. Maybe it's a game-ism rather than a the mod that we thought we had issue.
I am not going to
that was so much easier to do that.
Right, let's get this one to the same place.
Starting to get a hang of my buttons now as well. Looking good.
Nice.
Right, I am going to say I'm probably done for this evening, everybody.
I am.
Because yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty close.
So
well, I'm going to get this bail contract finished, and then that'll probably be me.
Are we all gonna meet at the shop then?
well, it's up to you. I mean, I'm just going to probably. Oh, that went well.
I'm converging all weeders on one field to finish my contract. Right.
That went well, Mel. I don't know if it's whose tractor that is, but it's just crashed into me, or I've crashed into it.
Is it a John Deere?
Yep.
It'd be me then.
Just crashed into me as I was coming out of the field. Good old courseplay.
Well, I know what I'm doing next week.
So it was it had priority, and you just pulled out on it, is what you're saying?
Damn right.
Grainman always pulls out.
No, I've got little ones, so I don't.
And he's got a young son as well.
That's what I mean.
Already?
Well done, Mal.
Right, on that, I am going to say I am done for this evening, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you everybody for watching.
Yes, thank you for hosting.
No problem. Hopefully everybody's enjoyed the live stream. It's been a little bit quieter and less.
Because Red Dog's not here.
Well, and also Pugsy's not drunk, so yeah, it's all good fun. Right, I will say thank you very much to all, and thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to everybody for joining, Tam and Alan as always, and Anders and Pugsley, and obviously my co-host Malc.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
And we shall all look forward to everybody tuning into the next live stream next weekend. Thank you very much.
So I'm just going to continue on with this contract. So.